Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Indeed, Oshiomhole may need to step back from active politics in Edo State. Standing at the moment, Oshiomhole's political reputation in Edo State has been dashed, especially with the win of Governor Godwin Obaseki. However, this political career in Edo State and relevance is trying so hard to revive in the sense that the court case, there is still hopes on his part to, get Governor Godwin Obaseki out and get his own people in there. Anyway, my people, currently what is going on, Oshiomhole may really need to step back from active politics and focus on what really matters so that he does not end all his political career. All over Nigeria, the name Adams Oshiomhole rings a bell, as he was a former leader of the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, and former governor of Edo State. Even more, this political giant was the former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, before he was appointed as the head of Pastor Usagi Ize Iyamu's campaign committee for the Edo State Global National Election. Sadly, Governor Godwin Obaseki won that election. Adams Oshiomhole has made his mark already in Nigerian politics, trying to get Obaseki out of the way to pave way to become a political godfather is rather belittling of him. He should focus on what matters now, probably step back from active politics and get into other things, train up young, politicians, help them become better people, teach them the know-how. He has experience rather than concentrating on a lost battle and a lost field already. Adams Oshiomhole can play an elder statesman who calls for erring politicians and public officers to hold him in order of high esteem, and his vast knowledge of politics all around will go a long way to play advisory role, monitoring of APC candidates and politicians in Edo State. It is important that Oshiomhole think about the actions he's taking now, thinks about the choices he's making so as not to end his political career. Adams Oshiomhole has had a good run in politics. He's had his days, but there are times when you notice when the game is over and then you step out of the limelight and allow other players to come in. For the best time to step out of the show is when the ovation is loudest. When you notice that, you take a bow. Well, my people, that's what a candid advice to Adams Oshiomhole saying. It is time for him not to, rubbish his name and his nose in politics, especially with the recent fights. Some quarters believe that he's really a strong voice in what is going on with regards to, with regards to Obaseki's court case, instigating the lawyers to ensure that the matter, a conclusion is made before the lifespan of the case ends. Oshiomhole has had his wonderful and glorious days in politics. And just like the last line of the article says, it is better to step out of the stage when the ovation is loudest. But the truth of it is, many people in life, many politicians, activists, many athletes, many, entertainers, and what have you, do not look out for that kairos moment. These are moments where the ovation is loudest, when your reputation and your memory will never leave the mind of the people. It will keep them in that place of quest of wanting more of you and never having enough. This is a place where politicians need to take a bow. Because if you leave the stage just after that moment, you have just spoiled the whole wonderful memory that should have been associated with you. You know, Adams Oshiomhole is one person before the whole Obaseki saga. Philip Shaibu hold in very high esteem. Is one person, according to Philip Shaibu, they grew up together. I mean, he's a big brother. He doesn't even call him a big brother. He calls him a father. That's how close their relationship was. He said Adams Oshiomhole comes to their house. His father knows him and all that and all that. But guess what? The case and the story is different today. Why? Choices. Choices. You cannot live with a heart, you know, full of revenge. You cannot live with a heart that is always wanting to have your way, irrespective, despite, in spite, and still expect things to go the way you've always wanted. Don't forget, you are not the only character in the whole of the show. There are other people, there are other players in the whole of the game who is also playing active role and participation. And so it is important that people pay great attention to this and do not spoil their good name or reputation when they should, when, you know, they should have been making more, you know, decisive position. Adams Oshiomhole was the national labor leader, and in fact, he fought a good fight, so much so that when it was time for him to contest for Edo's election, everybody, you know, was just clamoring for Adams Oshiomhole. I know he came in by the court verdict, which, you know, took away the PDP candidate and got him in as the governor. However, what made him felt secure that indeed the people voted for him was because of, you know, how popular he was. The people wanted to give him that chance. They saw how he fought for Nigerians, you know, laborers, Nigerians workers, how he fought Olusegun Obasanjo, all the things he did, how he made sure that, you know, the people got their choices, the people's voices heard. Despite all, at some point he was under the rain. He was put in police custody, you know, for constituting nuisance. But guess what? His name rang through the whole of Nigeria. There is hardly any place you will mention the name Oshiomhole and people will not know him. You know, there is hardly any place in Nigeria that was because of the active role he took and the active part. Yes, he became a governor, you know, became not just a governor, APC chairman and what have you. We have to know at what point to leave the stage. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Please leave us a comment. We would like you to please give us a like, us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.